Hello. And so we come to episode 55 and to the end of 5 by 5. What's that I hear you say? Oh, thank God we won't have to listen to your tiresome drivel anymore. Well, if you don't want to listen to my tiresome drivel, you'll have to go somewhere else because I will still be posting one of these a week. Now, I said two initially, possibly, if you recall, and I've thought about it since, and I can't see any real reason why I couldn't do two, except one. It's not a time thing so much now, as it is that the second day was a little idea I was just throwing out that would require that I had a few more followers. So I might like to do that at some point in the future, maybe, depending on what comes up. But for the time being, I'm just going to stick to once a week. It'll be Monday. And on Monday, I'll basically sum up what happened in the previous week. And we'll go from there. I'm going to move house. We're going to, there's going to be the book, because that's the whole point of this, remember, is that I'm working towards getting a following for my book between this channel and the Nights Arcade channel. So there was going to do 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week. And the problem with that is when I have something in mind to talk about, 5 minutes isn't long enough. But when I don't specifically have anything in mind to talk about, 5 minutes is a really, really long time to fill. It's a lot of empty space for no reason whatsoever. Now, even the Nights Arcade channel, the video gaming channel, is kind of up in the air at the moment. I'm running an experiment. I've got a game to finish off there. Hopefully I've got another ultimate review coming up, which is the thing that made the channel popular in the first place. So, once I've completed the playthrough that I'm doing now, I'll be doing an ultimate review of that. But, those take time to put together. They take 2 or 3 weeks to put together. I'm also playing. I've got plans for playing I'm playing multiplayer game Sea of Thieves with a buddy of mine and putting those on there at the moment, just the highlights. But I kind of want to refine that a little bit, at least from my end. He won't have to do anything different, but from my end, I just want to refine that a little bit if possible. And we've got plans to do other multiplayer stuff in the future. And I think mainly because I haven't really. I'm not really tremendously enjoying the game that I'm doing a Let's Play of now. There haven't been any other things going along with it. Like when I did KCD, there were little bits of, hints. Every now and again I give hints and tips, or I give achievement guides for that game. But the game that I'm playing now is really, really boring me to tears to such an extent that, first of all, the review is not going to be great. I don't think. At this point, I'm about halfway through the playthrough, I found out today. So at this point, the review isn't going to be fantastic, really. But, I'm going to complete the thing before I do the review. I don't know until I reach the end. I don't want to say that the game is going to be complete trash, because if I'm only halfway through, it may suddenly take me by surprise. Now, if it does, that's a long time to wait for a game to pick up, and if it doesn't, yeah, the review's going to be pretty poor. But I'm doing that at the moment, and I'm not putting anything else on but the Let's Plays that I've been doing in the little compilation videos. So that's, there's been no other content but those for a while, which kind of bums me out. I haven't had the energy to put any more achievement guides or tips, tricks, and things like that. There's not a lot of gaming news. I suppose the last gaming news I did was a couple of weeks ago when Forsaken Shores for Sea of Thieves was announced, and there may be more in the future. But as far as 5x5 is concerned, the second day that I had there, there's not going to be enough. I don't have enough of a following to make that work. So we'll still do the weekly roundup. I'll do one on Monday, and if any sort of big events happen that I just really want to share, I'll put an extra one on. I'm going to leave it as 5x5 because, it wasn't just 5 minutes a day, 5 days a week. It had the sort of double meaning of loud and clear, which is what 5x5 means in military terms, on a scale of 5 one way and 5 the other. We've got loud and clear. So anyway, I'm not going to go into that again, but the purpose of it is still pretty much the same. To see if we can eventually get a following sufficient enough to put the book online, for free on the blog, which I'll link in the description and put on the screen there because I can never remember. And we'll see where we go from there. So I'll see you on Monday.